Hi everyone, this week we've got an action-packed show yet again. We've got the public trustee, the person in charge of a lot of the deceased estates and the largest seller of property in the state. We also go to Stirling to look at SA's finest, another absolutely beautiful and prestigious property. Don't forget we are live and interactive, so be sure to jump on those phones and get those emails running. We'll answer them at the end of the program. And a happy Chinese year. What a fantastic night we had on Sunday night. It was Valentine's Day, as we all know. And I went to an event at the Adelaide Town Hall with Francis Wong, who most of you would know. What a night it was. The A-listers plus, it was the triple A-list. I'm not sure how we were there, but hey, I was very happy to be there. And celebrated the Year of the Tiger. And the Year of the Tiger is an exciting year. It's the year where we get out there and just do things. So you grab that tiger by the tail and let's go for it. So to the Chinese community, have a fabulous year. For the rest of the whole community, just let's go for it this year. And it was a fantastic night, Francis, so thank you for that. Now later in the show, we have some environmentally friendly tips for your garden, and also with the inside story, we'll go in a moment to see the landlords who have to give their name and address and change of address by law, in law, to their tenants. Now that's something most people wouldn't know. So let's go out in the streets and have a chat with people and see what they think.
So, I'm a person, I don't think I'd like my address disclosed to my tenants. Just privacy concerns, I guess. Yeah.
If you're like an angry tenant and you're not happy, that could be dangerous. But apart from that, for the good tenants, it's good to have straight there.
I think it's a good thing. We need security today. It's so important. I mean, it's almost defensive living today. So if it protects somebody, I agree with it.
They still need to know who they're paying money to, don't they? So it's at least to being upfront about it.
Sometimes, I know in the past I've been called in the middle of the night when I was a landlord to fix things when the property's been managed by a managing agent. So I just feel it's better to keep that distance and have it dealt with the manager.
Now TOOP TV are looking into the Residential Tenancies Act and some of the really odd and strange things that are in there. We know there was a review that was done and is with the Minister. We would love the Minister to release that review, and let's have a look at it, because things like being told who the owner of the property is and their home address with changes of address seem rather strange to us. Now, one of our guests, one of our great staff, one of our great team members, and down on the west side of town, one of the legends is Troy Tyndall, and Troy joins me today. Hi Troy.
Hi Anthony.
So things are going pretty hot at the moment, Troy.
Certainly are. Things are going really well.
So the market's on fire. Now today's paper, very interesting reading with the suburbs ready to boom. No mention there of some of the western suburbs, Blair Athol, which is kind of halfway around there. But how are you finding it with the new transit, rail links and that? What's happening?
We're getting a lot of interest in the western corridor and the coastal corridor down along the Lefevre Peninsula and focusing around the Newport Keys development. Good strong demand for properties in the $700 to $1 million price range we're seeing. 700
to $1 million?
Yes.
Now, why is that?
I think you find that just the confidence that's back in the marketplace, the global financial crisis is behind us. Newport Keys, believe it or not, has an impact on that area there. There's $1 million plus properties that have sold along the waterfront there, which is basically realign the pricing for the area, and we're getting Esplanade properties selling well into the $1 million price range now.
Now Troy, you're living on one of those $1 million properties.
Certainly am. In
Newport. For those that are not aware of where it is and what it is, just a really quick overview.
Newport Keys is a development with 400 odd properties that's on the Port Adelaide Harbour, which is just 2 minutes from Semaphore Beach. There's properties ranging from 1-bedroom apartments up to 3-storey waterfront villas, which is what I actually live in, which is a 3-storey waterfront villa. And they're sensational.
Been a lot of press about it. What's happening with prices?
The prices have aligned themselves. I think you find the press about it was more about supply and demand. You put 400 plus properties into any marketplace, it takes a little while for them to be absorbed. The same thing happened in Melbourne at the Docklands, the same thing happened in Perth, a bit closer to home, the same thing happened at Glenelg not that long ago, but that's fixed itself and it's all aligned now.
Troy, many people aren't as old as me, but I remember the Glenelg one very well. You couldn't give the properties away, and now they're red hot properties. So absolutely agree. Now the mining, defence, what's happening?
Defence is the big driver I'm finding for the properties in the area along that western beachfront. We're seeing that with Techport opening officially on Monday, I've sold 6 houses to Techport staff members in the last 3 months alone.
Unbelievable.
There's an influx of English and American citizens coming over to work on there, and we find that those people are engineers that are well off, have family members and are looking to get something close to the water and are in that price range, so we're getting strong demand.
And the mining?
The mining, we're seeing a lot of people from the mines, like when we went up to Roxby Downs, for instance, the things that we heard a lot of is the miners want to get away from the dust, get near the water and be close to the city and good schools for the kids. So that's what the attraction is for the mining community.
But are they buying?
I haven't seen a great deal of it, to be honest myself, but it's defence is where the strength is at the moment.
Can you still get bargains down in the west?
Yes, but they're quick. Everyone's catching on down there. There are some pockets, so there's still some good bargains available. There's some good property values in Newport Keys itself at the moment as well.
Right, and so rentals for those that are wanting to rent, is there much available at the moment that you're aware of?
That is filling up fast. Supply and demand yet again. With the 3,000 employees that have started down at Techport, they're renting a lot of properties to them, and we're finding that they're drying up also, so we need some rental properties also.
So it's action stations, short supply, and things are moving.
Absolutely.
Now, speaking of moving, the largest seller of property in this state is the public trustee. A lot of people don't know a great deal about the public trustee because they're quiet achiever, but we are looking right into it, and we've got as our guest Mr. Mark Bodycote from the public trustee. In fact, he is the public trustee, so let's take a look at that.